Every single time I get on YouTube, I see the same thing. Bunker base after bunker base after bunker base. Then something came to me. What about a bunker inside a bunker? Now I know I sound kind of like Exhibit, Yo dog, I heard you like bunkers, so I put a bunker inside a bunker. But hear me out, dude. Also, stay tuned. There's going to be a giveaway at the end of the video. You know what? Just cue the music. Cue the music. Let's go. What it do? It's Too True coming at you with a multi-TC 60 plus rocket double suicide bunker with 4 exploit entrances. God, that is a mouthful, but here, as we coming in through the walls here, our little airlock, we got our first and second exploit entrances here. We got our shop front, chilling. Open this door, that'll get you to your entrance and your drop-off loot area. And this exact same thing is mirrored on the other side, your 2 entrances. Coming up here to our roof access, we got a little pier spot. Open up this garage door, we got our helipad, absolutely necessary. Walk around here, we got our lockers right here. We got 1 locker, and then 2 locker. Boom. Look through here, there's a perfect spot for being able to counter raids right here. Then something cool about this base is you can go ahead and jump on this, and then you get right up on top of your roof, so you can throw down a couple scrap helis there. I think you can fit 2. Alright, we're gonna go back downstairs to our drop off. And these 2 garage doors close off your bunker. So you head down here, you got some trap loot rooms and a sleeping bag area, your tier 3 area here. Then 2 unlootable boxes. Then you have your first bunker here, and then your second right inside here. So they're gonna have to pass through not only your first bunker, but your second full wall as well. So that's 2 armored walls minimum that they have to go through. For the entire base, you should be around 12k wood, 23k stone, 30k metal, and 275 HQ. Heading on to the base build video now. So you're going to start out with a square foundation here for step 1, the bunkers. Now I'm going to upgrade these all to their full form here. Throw your TC down here in the back right corner. Then throw your sleeping bag right down next to it. Do not close this part off. Go ahead and put a square foundation on the next part right here. Get your salvage shelves. Throw them down as far back as you can. Go ahead and get 3 boxes. Throw 1 down here, here, and 1 more up top. And then we'll save that one for the top here. So you're going to close this off completely, armor it up, throw down a roof, upgrade it to wood, and throw down your last box. Boom. Now you're going to want to go ahead and roof this off. Wall it off. And you're done with the first part of the bunker. Go ahead and demolish this. Get a triangle foundation out. Wall this off. Put another triangle up here. Square foundation low, and then put another square foundation behind that, just so that we can get the twig triangle in. Make sure to leave this floor triangle twig, otherwise the drop down loot room will not work. Go ahead and make in our first bunker right here. I like to upgrade this to sheet metal, but you can upgrade it to high qual if you'd like. Make sure you code lock these, otherwise it's completely pointless. Go ahead and wall off the rest of this deal. Make sure to place this bag as far back as you can, otherwise you will not be able to spawn in it. And make sure you name both of the bags something different so that you're not accidentally on timer while you're trying to go and pass loot through that, because that'll just end up being a headache. Now make sure you put this campfire here so that you can enter both of your large boxes. Now you can seal this off. Now we're on to step 2, the living space. Throw down your 2 square foundations here. Go ahead and wall them off. Go ahead and throw down a triangle foundation here. This will be our drop down to our bunker. The way that space is built makes it really hard to go through doors. Go ahead and throw down a furnace here if you do not have ladders at the time. You will need ladders come this next step, so be aware of that. Alright, now to the other side of the living space. We're going to have another loot room in this square and our TC in this square here. Then this triangle foundation will be used for 3 furnaces. So go ahead and sheet metal all this off. Throw your furnaces in. And you're going to put down a window and make sure that the weak side is facing you so that it acts as another piece of honeycomb. Go ahead and do whatever loot room design you like in this room. You can upgrade it to wood, stone, or even sheet metal. I like to go sheet metal because if they get through that room, then they can just drill straight into the main TC. You can fit a lot more boxes in here, obviously. I'm just going fast as possible. Now, If you want to get up to your roof and to your entrance and you don't have ladders, you can go ahead and do this. Make this into wood and then go ahead and throw a triangle foundation right next to it. This way you can easily get into your base here. And that's it for step 1 and step 2. Now, right here, we're on to step 3. Hidden entrances and honeycomb. So you're going to go ahead and riddle your base with triangles here, as you see me doing now. Then upgrade everything to sheet metal. If you want to save on materials, you can go ahead and do stone for everything else from this point forward, but I highly recommend that you keep it at sheet metal. Now for our hidden entrances, you're going to need your ladders here. Go ahead and do a floor triangle in the middle, floor triangle on this side, floor triangle on this side, then go ahead and remove these two in the middle, replace it with the honeycomb, then upgrade these to stone. Then you're going to want to put your ladders right in the middle. You can go ahead and put 1 right in the middle, or 2 on both sides, or even 4 all the way down through the middle here. Then upgrade it, and boom, you can't even see it anymore. Repeat this on the other side. Just like magic, you can hop on up. Go ahead and close this off so nobody really sees. And you're good. You can go ahead and throw your doorways down, similar to this. Oops. I like to throw a shop front right here. Put another 2 doorways. And a wall right here. I'll explain why you need to put a wall there later on. Now finish your honeycomb. Now we're going to repeat what we did on the opposite side with our hidden entrances. Go ahead and remove that wall, upgrade the stone, place your ladders, and place the wall right over it. Now these right here are our weakest points, I believe. So you're going to want to upgrade those to sheet metal for sure. Now we're going to go ahead and go on to our step number 4. After your base looks like this, we're going to move on to step number 4, airlocks and roof access. And a little honeycomb thrown in too. So you're going to close this triangle off. Use this as honeycomb. You could even use it as another drop box area if you really like to. Now we're going to go ahead and close the rest of this area off here. Repeat our airlock on the other side. Wall frame with the shop front. Go ahead and throw your floor triangles down. Now the reason why we put our wall down right here instead of any other place is because if you leave that door open, they can just walk straight into your airlock. But in this case, you can't. So we're going to finish closing this place off. Go ahead and upgrade everything. Now this will be your drop-off loot area. Go ahead and secure that with a garage door. Now secure this area as well. Obviously put down your doors. Close off this roof here. Make sure that these two walls are rotated towards you, just so nobody gets any easy way in. And make sure that this is a full wall, just like I did on the other side. You do not need to upgrade all of this to sheet metal, but it is obviously the most protected if you do. Now close everything off here, except for that one middle triangle piece. That's our way up. So we're going to start out with one wall frame here, a doorway here, then close it off. Put our ceiling on. I'm going to put a door here. Then we're going to throw down a wall frame here. Put a garage door down here. Make sure it's towards the inside so that you can shoot people from below. Then you're going to throw down a shop front right here. I like to put a research table right here, along with a nice little large box here. Just seems like a fitting area to put it. Now go ahead and throw down your half wall, your floor triangles, and just repeat what you did on the last side with your Dropbox loot area. And obviously throw down a wall frame and garage door that thing off. Now I'd like to put a repair bench here. Then throw a couple little boxes underneath. Then inside of this little area, you can go ahead and throw down a workbench level 2. And window it off. Now when you get the ladder, you can go ahead and remove this furnace. Then throw the ladder up right here on the left side. Then coming back down here, right next to your loot room right here, you can go ahead and throw down all your sleeping bags. So me, I was able to fit 4. 3 along the wall like that, and then 1 vertically. Then you can go ahead and throw down a fireplace or a barbecue or something of the sort. Now in this room, I like to put down the tier 3 workbench on the very left side. And I thought I could place a furnace, but I was wrong. But you can definitely throw down the 2 boxes that can fit underneath it, per usual. And then after that you can fit another 2 large boxes. So 1 large box in this back corner here. And then another one on the opposite side. And that leaves enough space for another small box right in the middle. Now go ahead and throw down a wall frame. Put down your garage door here, just to make it that much harder. If you really want to be a nuisance, you can go ahead and put down a window down there and then have to crouch jump into a window if you're really that hardcore, but I like everything to be free and easy and not too cramped. Now if you have the materials, you can go ahead and throw down more garage doors in the middle of these areas here. Just to partition the base off even more. Now when you're done with that step, the base should look pretty full, as you see here. Now you could stop at this step and make this base your own right here. But now we're just going to move on to the shooting floor. Step 5. Now in order to make the helipad here, you just throw down 2 triangles here. Upgrade them to whatever you like. They could be wood, stone, metal, doesn't really matter. Then throw down 2 half walls on either side and 2 low walls on the side of the triangles that you just placed down. Now put down windows on either side of the 3 triangles here. And place down half walls and 1 low wall. And then full walls here on the sides of each one of these. Do the same half wall, low wall trick. Put a wall frame here. I like to put a shop front there. You could put another garage door there if you'd like. I always upgrade everything that has either a shop front or a garage door into metal. So you see me doing that here. Put another garage door down here. I'll go ahead and upgrade everything on this shooting floor to stone. I think stone for shooting floors is the lowest you can go, because if you're taking heli, you're really difficult. You're taking heli with everything wood. Now you're going to want to close off these windows, metal window bars, and vertical embrasures. I feel like vertical embrasures offer the most protection. And in this little area, I was able to fit one large box and one small box. Next, up here, you're going to want to put lockers. So I'm going to go ahead and craft one of those right now. A nice little skin. And you're going to want to make sure that both of the feet on the right side are inside of the triangle. Go ahead and throw down a window. Upgrade it to stone. Then you can go ahead and put on these windows and use it whenever you need to. Same deal with the stone walls and windows. Then for this area, I decided to throw another wall down, another wall frame, and a garage door, just in case. Then here I was able to fit 3 large boxes, and after that's 4 small boxes. You can throw gear sets and armor and bullets and all kinds of stuff like that whenever you need to take heli. And that's it for the base here. So anything from this point on is also completely optional. But the next thing I'm going to work on will end up being the step 6, entrance protection. So you're going to want to go ahead and put down a floor frame, 2 walls on either side, upgrade them, and then you're going to want to put a roof right on the middle here. Make sure that you make the floor frames anything above stone, because otherwise it's going to be really difficult to climb up the ladders and enter your base. I forgot to include that in the video. You can put shotgun traps inside of these on the side of the walls, and it'd be really difficult to pick up loot if somebody kills you on the way to your door. And that'll do it for entrance protection. Now what we're going to want to do is hop down to the bottom here, and right next to our entrances we're going to start step 7, external TCs. So go ahead and throw a twig foundation here, delete it, go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out from there, and then make sure that you keep them twig, because you don't really know which kind of entrance you're going to want to have to the base until the video will be over. So go ahead and put a wall in the back, 2 raised triangle foundations, upgrade them to sheet metal or stone, whatever you'd like, and then put 2 roofs on either side, upgrade those. Then you're going to want to count 4 lines in from the TC here, just about 4, could be 3. Then throw down your box, Obviously lock off your TC, and then sheet metal that thing up. And there you go. You can enter both parts right there. Save the upgrading this part until you've watched the full video and you know what kind of airlock you'd like to make. So this is the first one for the external airlocks. You just make a little bit of a fan shape here on both sides. Then you're going to want to go ahead and throw down a doorway here, another doorway. And then you're going to do either another door here, or you can put a wall frame down on either side and then put shop fronts there. I go for the shop fronts here because obviously you have the most amount of room to be able to see any door campers that may be showing up. Go ahead and upgrade everything here. Now this one is probably one of the more expensive, but you get pretty good visibility of your surroundings, and you have the ability to have a full airlock, 2 doors, and then a third one in the back. You also have the ability to place some sleeping bags in here and maybe a gear set or two, just in case your main base is getting raided and you want to counter. Now for each one of these you're going to want to put a half wall up to the top, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Now this is the most simple airlock out of all of them. Just 2 doorways, 2 windows. Floor it up here. Add the half wall. And then you add 2 doors. One facing in, and the other facing into the airlock as well. And then you just add your 2 windows here, and you have the cheapest airlock here. So then you have, for another variation of the airlocks, you could put a triangle foundation here, 2 squares, and then 2 doorways here. You can keep these 2 triangles here if you'd like, just to make sure that they connect, but I didn't put them there just for the sake of the video. Now you're going to want to put 2 doorways here, so you have 2 entrances. Much harder to door camp if you have more than 1 entrance. Go ahead and upgrade all this. Now for this one, in order to make the airlock, you're going to want to have 2 double doors. So let me grab a double door here, pick out a nice skin. Speaking of skins, we will be having a giveaway, so just check out the Discord in the bottom. It will be linked in the description. It will be one winner will be chosen. One winner will be chosen on Friday, and I will also be streaming that day, so come check it out. Now roof everything off, and you've got another nice little airlock. Now just as I've done before, you're going to want to go ahead and throw the half wall on top right here. Throw your floor triangles down. Upgrade the middle one, upgrade the half wall. Then put down a metal barricade on the top. Demolish both of the twigs. And that acts as a high wall. Repeat the same thing on all 3 sides. And depending on which airlock you chose, this will be easier or harder to do. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and put down your walls. I'm going to speed through all this here, just so you don't have to watch my terrible wall placement at normal time. If you've made it this far, go ahead and comment Blanta in the chat to confuse the people who haven't watched the full video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps a small YouTuber like me. Stay positive. Peace. Wait, you really thought I was just gonna leave like that? Go to my Discord now to have a chance at winning this awesome gear set. Go now. Just look at it. You could be so cute. Rocking this with your homies. Okay, see ya.